Good one. So 3 rounds, 10 scapular push-ups, 10 shoulder taps in the plank. You'll be alternating each shoulder and then 10 mountain climbers. Getting that heel up kind of towards your hand as much as your hips will allow. Maybe try and loosen up from yesterday if you did all those squat jumps, clean and jerks yesterday. How you feeling today, Meredith?
Really tired. Wow, that was hard.
Sore from yesterday?
Yeah, and I just think like everything is starting to catch up in terms of this pregnancy, and I think I'm at the hard point in terms of mobility.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of mobility to get the shoulders loose. And then Dave, what I'm gonna have you do is just kind of get started on bench, because I think today the bench is gonna take a little bit longer since you're going quite heavy. All right, so I'll talk everyone else through the push-ups while you do bench. Is that cool?
Yep.
All right, so for our mobility, let's go ahead and get into twisted cross. Remember, twisted cross is laying down, face down. We can take that left hand going out, right hand underneath that shoulder. We'll take that right heel and twisting it around, try and take that right heel all the way over to that left hand. We're gonna hang out here for about 30 seconds.
You need to do this or go ahead and start on bench?
I think you should go ahead and get started on bench. So get a couple empty barbell sets in.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and ease out of that and switch sides. So we can put that left hand underneath the shoulder and rotating over, trying to drag that heel all the way up to your hand if possible. 30 seconds here. About 10 more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and ease out of that. I just want you to sit up for a second and just go ahead and give me some shoulder circles. Give me about 10 shoulder circles going forward. We're gonna move into puppy dog in just a second. I wanna make sure those shoulders are nice and loose. When you give me those 10, you can move into puppy dog. Or puppy dog is hips staying over the knees, not leaning back. Hands are going out in front of us. To start, I'm gonna press my head down into the ground, or you can think about my forehead in the ground, my throat in the ground, whatever that is, reaching our hands out, straight out in front of us. And we are gonna be there for 30 seconds. Think about getting those armpits down to the ground, really trying to stretch out those lats and stretch out your shoulders. All right, what I want you to do is walk your hands over to the right side now. So trying to freeze those hips in place. Shift those hands over to the right. We're gonna hang out there for 30 seconds. All right, the last part, we're gonna shift over to the left side. So walking them all the way over, trying to freeze those hips still. So turning with the shoulders, stretching out that other lat. All right, go ahead and ease out of that. And you can go ahead and come over to the computer. We can talk about this push-up strength, what we're gonna be doing. The last week we had 60% was our working set. So I think Meredith and Jordan were talking about kind of those numbers we were doing at 60%. I sent a message in that chat that you guys might be able to see all those breakdowns of what we're doing today. We're going up just a little bit. So we're going up to 65%. That might mean adding 1 or 2 reps. So it's not gonna be adding a whole bunch of reps during those working sets, all right? So for our warm-up sets, we're just gonna take 25% of that max. So if you need help calculating what that number might be, we're gonna do a 25%, I'll time out your rest. Then you do a 35%, time out that 90-second rest, and then a 45% of that max. And then we get into all those working sets. So remember, this week, 2 of those sets are gonna be a little bit lower than last week. So if you guys are doing 8, we could calculate it out, but that might be like 7 for those 2 sets and then 9 for the other 2 sets, right? So we're just kind of playing around with those numbers just a little bit. All right? Questions?
Wait, if 8 was your max, 9 would be your 2 sets?
Let me calculate this out for you. Because we were going to say that you did 8 last week at that 60%. You did sets at 60. Is that right?
Oh, I see. Gotcha. I thought 8. Okay. Never mind.
So we're going to give you 9. You get to round up to 9, Meredith, this week.
I don't think I can do 9. So I think I need to adjust my number.
But like I said, what we can be doing is we're going to be working on trying to get to that point where it's pretty difficult for those last 1 or 2 reps, and you need that 2-minute rest to do your next set. All right?
Okay.
That's the threshold that we're trying to train in here. Sound good?
Train for greatness.
There you go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started on that first set of 25%. This should be a nice, easy set. I'll have a clock going. Let me turn on the clock. I'm going to time out that 90 seconds rest, and I will tell you what you should be doing, that percentage for that next set, all right? So we got 10 seconds. You guys are going to be going for that first set, 25% of that max. All right, you can go ahead and work. Give me that first set, nice and easy. You can think about those elbows trying to go straight back, hands staying close. And you may need to give me a little wave when you're done, because other than Paul and Dave, I can't see anyone. All right, I got the clock going for that 90 seconds of rest. This should be the longest rest. It feels amazing right now. We can think about that polling option. Today we've got some polling for our Metcon. We wrote in 12 pull-ups. We can do those bent over rows like we've been doing in the past. You might have seen the video by Ryan where he did some table rows if anyone wants to give that a go. You could do some puppy rows. I think that might be a thing.
Is that with your dog?
Yeah, well, Nicole's
Oh,
dog.
there's a dog there. I just saw that.
He joins until the alarm goes off, and then he runs away because that's disturbing. CrossFit is scary. Right?
My daughter still asks about the beep. She doesn't like the beep on the clock from like when she was 2.
She was plugging her ears the other day.
Like, I don't know what this is. You've heard this a million times. All right, we got 15 seconds. We're going up to 35%. So that's just adding probably a couple reps depending on what your percentage is. It's not a huge number. We're still in that warm-up phase. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 35% of that max. On these warm-up set, let's really work on these great push-ups. Trying to recruit as much of that chest push as possible when we're getting these done. All right, we're doing another.
How did the workout go for you, Bree, yesterday?
Oh my gosh. So I thought through the round of 10, I thought, or like the very beginning, thought, man, I made a mistake. That 50-pound dumbbell was feeling pretty heavy. And so I was recovering quite a bit on the squat jumps, and then I got in a nice groove. And I thought, man, I'm going to crush Dave. And I got to 18 minutes for the last set, and it took me 6.5 minutes to finish. I had to break every 5. I couldn't even like transition. The weight just killed me.
So it was the weight, not the jumping and the squats at all?
With my knee, I end up with kind of like one pace I can do.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, it's kind of like a slow squat and then a jump, and then a slow squat and a jump. So I was able to keep kind of moving, but the last little bit, my legs were on fire when I was trying to finish.
Yeah.
But I definitely had that look because I was doing it just in the driveway, and I was wondering if people in the neighborhood were staring at me and thinking I'm insane.
And they're like, why would he do this?
Why are you choosing to do this to himself?
Yeah.
I live in the middle of Woodcroft by all the walking trails. So I was out on my balcony doing it around 5 o'clock yesterday, prime walking time. And all people on the trails going past my condo were just looking at me. Waved with one hand, jerked with the other. Yes.
All right, next up we're doing 45%. So let's go ahead and get ready. Gonna give you about 5 more seconds to get into that 45%. 2, 1, and let's go. This is your last warm-up set. 45% of that max, probably adding a couple more reps here.
Nicole, are your trails really busy?
Yeah, there's a lot of people out and about, but people are being really good about like giving everyone space. Probably helps that there's a lot of retiree age people living in Woodcroft. But yeah.
Yeah, we have the tobacco trail that kind of goes to the back of our neighborhood. And every time I go.
Is that still open?
What's that?
Is that still open?
People are on it. And so like
Yeah.
we kind of do like part of our neighborhood, like instead of going through the neighborhood, I can go like basically one exit through the tobacco trail. And I'm always nervous because there's a lot of people on it.
Yeah. Because I live near the Eno and they closed, it's like, they even closed like this like neighborhood entrance that we go to, which was really disappointing. But there were a lot of people.
We're doing 55%. So this is going to be your first working set. This should be a little bit tiring. Should be adding a couple reps from that 45% likely. You've still got about 40 seconds. We're going to be doing 2 sets at this 55%, and we're going to be resting for 2 minutes in between each one of these. Going good, Dave? All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2,
Get ready.
1. Let's go on that 55%.
I'm getting ready to do my last one. I'm on 95% now.
Oh, you're cruising. All right.
But then I got to put all this mess away, so. Whew. It wasn't pretty, but it went up.
There you go.
So what's next week?
Well, we'll probably, I don't know if we'll kind of go back to more reps on bench or stick with the push-ups, or we may change it up. This is kind of, residual left over from when we had a gym that we could go to.
Yeah. So is this bench cycle done now?
This would be the last week. This should be last.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
No, I don't know if we'll extend it, but.
Well, I was successful then.
All right, we've got just a little more time before we get back into that 55%. Alex and Jordan still with us?
Doing good.
All right, got about 10 seconds before we get going again. All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's do that 55% for a second time.
I wasn't paying attention and I already did it.
You're excited. You saw Dave hit 95% and you wanted to go again.
PR.
We got another couple minutes rest. Then we're moving to 65%. So we're going to add, that might be a rep, that might be 2 reps, depending on what your numbers are. So y'all can be thinking about what you're going to be doing for the Metcon today. That Metcon is 6 rounds, 12 pull-ups or 12 pulling. So if you have that kettlebell, dumbbell, you can do 12 bent over rows with each arm, right? We're not going to try and use our chest to lift it up. We're going to be just using our arms. So you can be doing those 12 table rows. We can do 12 odd object rows, whatever that is. We're working that pulling motion. They're going to do 12 sit-ups and a 200-meter run. That 200-meter, if you haven't mapped anything out, should be about a minute of a run. If you're not outside, you're not doing any running, we're looking at 1 minute of cardio is the idea, right? Probably not going to get into burpees since we were doing a lot of push-ups right now, but we can do jumping jacks, we can do jump rope, we can do rowing, we can do whatever. About 40 seconds.
For the dumbbell rows, do you do it one arm at a time?
One arm at a time, yeah. And getting into this position here. So like my hips will go back a little bit and I'll pull straight up and back and straight down.
Okay. How would you do that with an odd object? Just
like if you had a milk jug or a backpack or something like that, just holding it that way.
gotcha.
All right, you got about 5 seconds. We're going into that 65% now. Going to that big number. 2, 1, let's go. Give me that one set at 65%. You guys are doing good, doing good.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You're resting for a couple minutes. You're gonna do another set of that 65%. How's the hospital been, Nicole?
I mean, it changes every day. And it's weird because technically we would be considered like long-term care or residential, but it's kids, not old people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I swear there's new policies and information coming out every couple hours, and I'm afraid to open up my inbox. But it's been okay. We were afraid a bunch of people would pull their kids and want to go, but if anything, the parents are kind of like happy to have their kids in one place where they're going to be safe. We had to cut off all visitation, so it's just like bunch of kids, no parents, trying to keep them contained. They're wild.
Yeah.
When they have the energy to be. Oh, but
Yeah, I imagine the hospitals probably, every new thing comes out, they try and at least stay up to date on policies, and that's probably tough.
yeah, my boyfriend works at UNC, and it's
so this is another set of that 65%. One more set here, that 65%. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 65%.
Bree, I need to check out a chalk bucket, please.
Mm-hmm.
People are just gonna start using their kids' chalk.
Ooh, I do have some sidewalk chalk out here.
Yeah, you have pink hands.
Of everything. All right, so we got 2 minutes rest, and then we got that one round of max push-ups. This one are going all the way to failure this time. You might be around that 65%. You might be doing a few more reps. You might be doing a few fewer reps. Right? The idea is just to keep on going, muscle fatigue, clear out the system before we get into that Metcon. All right, just doing one round of the max reps this week. You watch Dave showing off. We got 1 minute left. He's showing off that he's got a pull-up bar. He's ready to go.
So fancy.
I keep waiting for it to collapse sometime when I'm doing pull-ups.
You got to trust your own engineering there.
That's right. That's right.
Are there like YouTube fails of like built my own home gym and then just videos of them not working?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Enough to make me concerned that we've installed everything correctly in our gym. That's why, like, it's like anchored, anchored in the wall at every possible point.
Yeah.
All right, about 40 seconds.
That's why I have the squat stand and not like the rig I had to attach to the wall. It's like, yeah, let's make this as easy as possible.
All right, so we're gonna be doing that one round of max push-ups. You got about 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and let's work. Last set here, max push-ups. Nice job. Try and get as many reps as you can.
I don't think Alex and Jordan are actually doing anything. I think they're just laying there waiting for you to say, okay, stop.
I see Alex's head pop up every now and then.
Yeah, Dave, you messed me up. I'm talking about checking out a chalk bucket. I started laughing and messed up my reps.
All
You
right.
only got 50 reps that time? Only 50 reps instead of 55?
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do, we're doing 6 rounds. You're gonna give me 12 pull-ups or 12 of that pull-up scale, whether that's that bent over row. If you have that one kettlebell, rowing 12 with your right, 12 to your left, you can change. You might want to do 6, 6, 6, 6, something like that. But we want to make sure each arm gets 12 reps of pulling. So if you're hanging on a table, you're doing that table row that Ryan posted or that Ryan made, that means you can do 12 table rows. If you've got that odd object or pulling on something, you can give me 12 if you're holding on with 2 hands. If you're doing just one, we'll do 12 with each arm, okay? After you finish those 12, give me 12 sit-ups and then take off on a 200-meter run. So the 200-meter run, we're looking at about a minute a distance. So if you've got a watch, you can go out for 30 seconds, come back for 30 seconds. If you are not running, then Nicole's gonna be doing a 200-meter row, or you can be doing jumping jacks for a minute. That's probably gonna be something like 40 jumping jacks, kind of in that range. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to give me one mini round, just to make sure you got everything squared away and you're gonna be doing it. So give me some pull-ups, give me 3 pull-ups, give me 3 sit-ups, and then I want you to show me that cardio element. So whether you're gonna take off on a run, you don't have to go that whole 200 meters. Make sure you get that garage door open if you're getting outside. Or you got that cardio element picked out, whether that's gonna be a row or a jump rope or something like that. So just give me one round before we get started.
And sorry, was it 6 per each arm if we're doing that?
It'll be 12 for each arm.
Okay. Gordon said she can't do that many.
Well, just with the weight I have, it's too heavy.
Yes, so that also, that's a great point. That depends on the weight that you do have. So
Okay.
if yours is quite heavy, then we're just gonna take that load down, right? So we can.
I mean, I could try 12, but I won't be doing 6 rounds of it.
No. So we can take yours all the way down in half. The
Okay.
12 is kind of the comparison if you have something that you can move unbroken. The idea is each round, each set should be pretty much unbroken.
Right.
You think this will work for?
Yeah, there you go. Weighted.
He's laughing, but I could beat him at golf any day of the week, so.
I can see that you would have the temperament for golf, Jordan. Alex, I think he would just lose his cool. He gets so frustrated.
Exactly right.
All right, so if you got that one round in, if you want, we're going to get started in about 2 minutes. If you have any more questions, let me know what those questions are. You can put yourself on mute. You can crank that music. If you're not going to wake anyone up in the house, you can get some water.
So you said 40 jumping jacks?
Let's do 40. I think that's going to take you close to that minute.
Yeah. I think a number works better for me than time. It's
Right.
mentally I can't do a minute.
good, Dave?
No, I just saw that 7.
Run up there to this and
All right. Alex, Jordan, y'all are good? You got to do what you're doing? All right, so if you guys want to put yourselves on mute, you can crank some music. We'll get started in about another minute. Meredith, you good? Nicole, good? Awesome. So we're starting with that pull-up. There'll be 6 rounds, starting with 12 pull-ups. We're looking for something pretty close to unbroken each round on those pull-ups. They might get into kind of 2 sets. I don't want it to get into that 4 or 5 set kind of range. You're just doing a couple at a time. Sit-ups unbroken every time. Get after that run, come back, and try and knock out those pull-ups. So pulling is going to be that hard strength element today. Everything else, you're just going to be moving. All right, when I get a thumbs up from Alex, we're going to be ready to go.
And sorry, how many sit-ups?
12. 12 pull-ups,
12, 200.
200-meter row.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Here we go. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Starting with those 12 pull-ups or 12 pulls on that dumbbell, kettlebell. Try and focus just on that pulling element here, keeping that back flat, pulling that arm, pulling that elbow back. 12 with your right, 12 with your left. Give me those 12 sit-ups. Nice, Dave. Moving on to those sit-ups. Reaching far out over your head, then going up, touching your toes, going back to that next rep. 12 should be nice and fast. So you take off on that cardio element. Good work. Finishing up those 12 sit-ups. Then give me that 200-meter run or whatever that scale is going to be. Nice job, Meredith. Good work. There you go, Nicole. Getting that 200 meters. Then you're going to move into that second round. Second round of 12 pull-ups. Nice, Dave. Nice, Alex. Getting started on that second round. Good work. Good work. 12 pull-ups, 12 sit-ups. Back to that 200 meters. Try and hold this pace here, y'all. You're doing great. About 2.5 minutes in. Nice job. Let's settle in on a pace here. Something that you can do again and again. Try and keep on moving. Move through those 12 sit-ups. Take off on that run. You can start pushing that run after this round. Nice job, Meredith. Getting into round 3. There you go, Jordan. Good job. Good job. Starting on round 3. There you go. Sticking with that pulling. Those 12 pull-ups to start that 3rd round. 12 sit-ups after this round. You can start pushing that pace a little bit. There you go, Nicole. Fast transition. Good work. Nice, Jordan. Finish up those sit-ups. Get out the door faster than Dave. There you go. Nice work. Nice work. Keep on going. Get over this halfway point. There you go, Jordan. Getting into round 4. Nice, Alex. Good work. Start that 4th round. Let's get moving here. It's downhill after this one. You guys are about 6.5 minutes into this workout. I want you to keep pushing the back half of this workout. See if you can minimize those transitions. Move a little bit faster on that run on this back half. Come on, Dave. Stick with it. Stick with it. Finish up those pull-ups. Nice work. Keep moving fast on those sit-ups. Throwing yourself back, sitting up fast. Take off on that run. Nice job, Meredith. Keep on pushing. Keep on going. There you go, Alex. Get started on the next round. Nice, Meredith. Starting on this last round. Doing good. Doing good. Good job, y'all. Try and keep on pushing here. You're almost there, almost to the end. You guys are 9 minutes into this workout. Getting close to the end of this workout. Keep moving fast on those sit-ups. Try and build speed as you get to the end of this workout. Keep on going. Nice job, coming right up on 10 minutes. There you go, Alex. You can start on that last round. Come on. Good job, Nicole. Good job. Good job. Keep going on that rower. All right, Dave, let's see here. Come on. Good job. Stay with those pull-ups. Come on, come on.
You got it, guys.
Nice, Dave. Keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Don't come off. Nice. Straight into those sit-ups.
Nice job.
Nice job, Jordan. 12:04. Nice job, Alex. 12:20. Good work. There you go, Nicole. Good work, good work.
Yeah, Nicole.
Right over that rope.
Yeah.
13:09.
13:09.
Good work, Nicole. Good work, good work. Finish up on that rower.
You got it, Nicole.
Good job, Nicole.
Nice job. 13:46, Nicole.